Hello and welcome to today's episode of Nightmares of Future Past. I'm your game master, Lux Blackheart, and joining us on today's episode are the heroes Dark Tide, Shiro, and Lynx. Hopefully, nothing bad happens in today's episode. Dun dun dun! Dun dun! Last we left off, you guys were told to be on the potential lookout for individuals that could or could not be responsible for leaving things boat that were turning people into these dreaded monsters. So you guys only have some evidence into who is behind it, which is evidence of someone is behind it. And I just got a message. Uh, Did you guys have been beating the crap out of bugs? Because for those who missed last episode, they were able to beat some termites, a big horsefly, size of a horse, and a elephant-sized spider. So hopefully, uh, when it comes down to it, they have the opportunity to save the day again. And speaking of saving the day, before you guys decide to go out and explore the city waiting for a bug attack, is there anything special you guys want to do? Shuro? Did my entire group of heroes go AFK on me?
I think just Shiro and
Links?
Lynx.
Well, while they're AFK, Dark Tide, is there anything special you want to do other than wait for trouble to happen?
Uh, no, because trouble will find us soon enough. But yeah, no, nothing special as of yet. I don't um, think I thought of any side projects to engage in.
Yeah, double checking a few things. Do. Eh, eh. Yes, viewers who decide to watch it, this may seem like a massive coordination problem, but it's not. It's players going AFK is a common thing that happens with. It's something that happens in any game. Uh, which on that note, uh, will be right.
Yeah.
What is up with your headset?
She's too far away.
Yeah,
No,
it's like
I'm not.
everyone's
I'm at my
back and
desk.
it's like everyone's back and we're back. So it's like, hey, transitions are over, and then suddenly, what's wrong with your headset? Hmm. But as you guys are enjoying a quick reprieve, getting ready to go out on patrol, Captain Sewer goes, "Oh, we have a potential lead. I need you guys to go back to the park. We'll go back to the park, but go to the park.
What lead is at the park?
Well, um, on some of the cameras, there's a chance there's one of the canisters still at the park. But I need you guys to go there and verify it before, well, someone decides to abscond with it.
Where is the canister located?
It's located at the south end of the park. So do you guys take off?
Yes, who is grabbing Shiro? I guess I'll grab Shiro. You have no choice in the matter, Shiro.
Like, get over here.
Mm,
You guys can easily fly. Doesn't take you very long because you guys aren't slow. Hmm. I need to not try to talk and shoot something at the same time. You guys can easily get to the park, south end of the park. And at this moment, in order to properly locate uh, it, each of you is going to have to roll me a perception, which, if memory serves, you all should have plus tens. Because,
Icebot doesn't want us to find anything today.
Really not.
well, Shiro still has to roll with his plus 10.
oh, okay. Sorry. Hold on. Oh, whoops.
Putting the wrong stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, if it's funny, to help me find stuff, I actually do have my physical copy of the book in front of me, so I don't have to constantly pull stuff up there. I just open the page and find it. Dun
You
dun
said
dun.
uh
You have a plus
you
10.
said perception plus 10?
Yeah. I literally just saw my copy of your character sheet. It said plus 10. Does all of you actually have it? Wow. Uh, as you guys are running about searching the area, excuse me, uh, Shiro, you're the one who ends up finding what looks like a canister. It says on the size of a basketball, and it has black and white colorations on it, and it has this weird biohazard symbol on it.
I
Uh,
pointed out to Dark Tide and Lynx.
question now is, who do we take this to?
And do we
That
even
is
EX
touch it?
maybe?
I wouldn't touch it without any rubber gloves or hazmat suit. So let's just call it in.
Druid has a
Call it in.
Druid has a hazmat.
who has the hazmat.
No, I said Druid has a hazmat symbol on it, so
Yeah,
Anything that has a hazmat symbol on it
yeah.
should not be touched.
Should not just be willy nilly touched. Yeah. Does
Could be
that
a flesh
screams?
video or
That seems a bad
some.
day for you.
Yeah.
I
Uh,
will activate my Justice League communicator.
yes, Dark Tide.
My group of friends and I have located a canister in the park that is that looks to have some sort of weird hazmat symbol on it, and I figured the Justice League was better prepared to handle hazardous material.
Stay where you're at. Uh, we'll have a person there as quickly as we can to pick it up. After a while, a guy wearing a green themed outfit, uh, with a carrying a bow, and he has a feather in his hat, little green mask hair covering his eyes, a nice beard and mustache, blonde. And on his belt, he's wearing is a big G. And he goes run up, and he says, "Why, hello there. Lead me to
This
this
is where
canister."
I pointed out.
Uh, he pulls out a weird looking device, and presses a button on it and slaps it to the canister, which then puts this weird bubble thing around it. And this little handle thing pops out that he picks up and he goes, "Thank you.
Thank you.
If you see any more of these, let me know. I'll get here as fast as I can."
Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah. And he tips his hat
yes,
and he
thank you.
goes running off.
I am not sure I know which Justice Leaguer that was.
If you guys wish, because you guys don't have the right
Do either of
expertises to
you
do it,
know?
you can do an intelligence check, which Shuro gets a +0, and Dark Tide gets a whopping +1, and Lynx gets a whopping +10. Just guess who's the brainiac of the group? Which I'm gonna laugh if Shuro's the one who recognizes him.
No.
Does he does have to? Oh, well, Lynx, you're able to go. Hey, that was Green Arrow.
I knew
And
it. I
Shuro's
knew it.
and Shuro's like going, "That is the Green Arrow." Well, Dark Tide's like, "Huh?
It's a green
Huh?"
arrow.
His arrows
You
weren't
do not
green.
know Green Arrow.
Uh, no, I do not. Obviously.
How do you not know him?
He's like one of the major heroes in DC. Well, I mean,
Uh,
in
In
the
Queen
jail.
City. Queen
JLA.
City.
yeah.
Yeah.
But for some odd
Yes,
reason,
I know
he's
of
here in
Green
Gotham.
Arrow, but Darktide does not know Green Arrow.
Yeah. Uh, at this moment, can all three of you make another perception check, please?
Plus 10.
Yes. And I have to make.
Ooh.
Critical!
What?
How is it that I get the
Oh
critical
gosh.
one and you get?
Um,
It will
I
be
I
the only
haven't even
time you
rolled
are
for the
critical.
for what's attempting to hide, and I can already tell you, Shuro, you rolled a 1, which gives you a -5 to your total, which gives you a 6. So they're most likely definitely gonna be able to hide from you. Dark Tide, you get additional +5, so you are actually at a 35, not a 30, and Lynx is at a 16, which means all of them successfully hide from Shuro. Shuro has no idea there because they all have a bonus to that. Even the one that rolled the 3. No, actually, no, there's a 2. 2 plus bonus. Well, tie goes to the defender. Uh, so, yeah, even the one that rolled the lowest managed to hide from you. So you don't see any. Dark Side, despite that one getting that 20, still gets high enough to definitely spot all 10 of them. Dark Tide spots one, two, three, four, five. Uh, so, uh, Lynx, you can see a group of 5 people trying to hide. Um, they seem to be wearing matching purple robes.
does
And they
anyone
see
else
boom.
see those guys?
While Dark Tide sees that there's 10 of them, and they appear to be attempting to hide.
Guys, am I going crazy or are there purple robed people running about?
There are definitely purple robed people running about. There are 10 of them.
What? 10?
10.
You
At
sure?
this point, as you guys are talking about them, and you said purple, uh, we are going to now go into initiative as they pop out holding weird-looking guns that kind of look like stingers. So we're going to be going into where's their initiative modifier? Oh, it's right there. So as a reminder, Lynx gets a +2. Dark Tide has a 6. And Shuro has a 5. uh,
Uh,
Hey, Cheryl, what's your initiative?
Oh,
Remember, you have a
sorry.
5.
Yeah.
Who goes first?
I have a very, very bad feeling that these guys are going to go first, just off of what I'm seeing. Okay, they may not go first. They're going. Oh God, bloody.
Um,
uh,
uh,
Oh no, bro.
well, I know Cheryl's going first, and because I know how this works, uh, Dark is going second, and I'm just gonna be nice and give it to Link's going third. Uh, so Almighty Cheryl, there is 10 of them have popped up, which means if you want, if you are willing to take the cumulative minuses, you can do in a single attack against each one.
That's what I was planning on doing.
Because it's you get a cumulative -1 for everyone past the first. So it's 10 attack rolls with a cumulative bonuses. So it's normal, then -1, then 2, then 3, then 4, then 5, then 6, then 7, then 8, then 9.
Yep.
Which you do have a
Oh, critical!
+13.
I got a critical.
Yes, that does fall under critical. Uh, I'll roll for them in
Okay. Then it is
a
minus one
moment.
each time.
It's cumulative -1. So for this one, it's a +12.
Another critical.
I'm gonna be sad if this fight that's not supposed to be super easy just got made super easy because that still might hit. Because you have to roll simply because you. I am happy you have multi attack. Have I said that yet?
No.
I am happy. And these are all minions too.
Critical!
oh my gosh.
Wait, how many attacks do you get?
With multi attack, you can attack all enemies you see, but it's a cumulative -1 per one past the first one. So since he's clearly shooting at all 10, he gets a 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Yeah, it's this is attack number 6. So there's a chance that because these are technically minions, so if they fail, they're
Critical!
oh god, there's a chance that he ends this fight in
Um,
round 1.
by
Because of
himself.
Shiro.
By himself.
Yeah, because that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, here comes number 9.
Oh,
Oh, that one may have
Not a critical this
missed.
time.
That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Here's the last one, which is only +4, which is
critical!
okay. I'm going to roll for all 10.
With criticals.
yeah.
Well, they have a dodge bonus. Where's your dodge bonus of only 5? Which oh hey, this is funny. I got 2 critical passes. Well, two critical.
I see 3 critical.
Sorry. Well, three. Well, because I'm going down the line. Okay. Attacks number two. Attacks number three. Attacks number four. Missed flat out. So they don't need to roll that. Uh, yeah. Two, three missed. Five. Tie goes to defender. That one missed. So one. 4 out of 10 were misses, which were the three criticals that dodged, so they don't have to. Well, you don't have to worry about their bonuses to get there. They have. Where's your four? Oh, they only have a +5 toughness, which means the six that were hit. Let me double check the DC on damage is a 20, but will be normally be a 20, but for several of them it's a 25, which failed because it's a 25 and they definitely failed. That one is it
Red Dead Revolver.
failed.
Oh gosh.
Uh, Pretty much all six of them have dropped, which leads us to Dark Tide. You can run up and swing at one. Did you hear me?
Wait, okay.
Yeah,
Wait, were you
Dark
talking
Tide.
to
You
me?
can. Yes, I'm talking. Who else is Dark
Yes.
Tide?
I don't know. Somebody else. Okay, yes, swinging. Normal swing.
Well, you have a +10.
Yes, that I do remember.
Good. The Griffin believes in you. You hit. Does he fail? Yes, he does. Uh, Now we go
Excuse me.
over to Lynx. You can blast at one with a +8.
Sure.
Fire away. He managed to dodge. There's three
Oh.
left. And one of them, I'm double checking the hit modifiers, which is only a +5. They're going to, yeah, they have a +5 to hit. Um, First one is shooting at Dark Tide. Oh dear
Sure it
God,
is.
well, you have a +10 to your dodge.
Yes.
So yeah. Uh, I don't even roll. Even if you get a 1, that drops your dodge from an 11 to a 6. Tie goes to defender, so no matter what, you dodge that. That's how horrible of a shot that guy is. The next one is shooting at Shuro, who has a plus 14.
Ah.
Mhm.
Shuro,
Uh-uh.
you now need to roll with your plus 6.
+6. What?
That's your toughness. It's a plus 6.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Well, you took no damage because the DC was 20. The last one is shooting at everyone's favorite gadgeteer, and you have a dodge of plus 8.
No.
You want to hear the funny part?
What?
You know how you have really good shields?
Yeah. They block it.
Yeah.
Ha. Hmm.
Yeah. Part of me is like, no, can't let anyone have that. Um, Shuro, are you going to attempt to revolver the last 3?
Yep.
You get 3 attacks, a 13, a 12, and 11.
Critical.
Nah. Again.
Mm, mm, Okay.
Ooh.
Let's see your second one, which is a total of a 23, got they dodged it with a each one of those has a plus 5, so 2 hit, one missed. The first one down. The second one that hit is also down. Leaving one left that a certain sword wielding lunatic can run up and stab.
Yes, lunatics are good guys, not bad guys now.
Oh dear God,
Mm.
he's down.
Mm-mm-mm.
Whoopsh.
Smack two, drop two. Sounds good.
Yeah.
Yep. But they're wearing purple robes.
Can I like inspect the purple robes or something?
If you wish to examine the purple robes, they're purple robes.
Hmm.
There's nothing that screams any real big things except that they're purple. And you guys do not recognize who they're a part of because you guys have never interacted with these particular people before.
They don't have any like symbols on them or something?
Uh no, the only things that seem recognizable at all are their weird blasters. It's kind of shaped like a uh, bee's stinger.
Hmm.
Well, good. I am going to grab one of their blasters.
Be
Yay.
careful with that now.
I think that you should grab a blaster as well so you can examine it. I was going to give this to Captain Sewer.
Captain Sewer.
Yeah, grab one too.
And I will then call the Justice League.
They're like, yes, Almighty Dark Tide.
Yes, we are still at the park, and these people in purple robes decided to attack us, and they have interesting looking guns that maybe somebody would want to disassemble and examine.
We'll send someone over to uh, your position. Just stay there for a wee bit until the person's able to get there.
We will be here.
After a wee bit, roughly half hour or so, a uh, couple of police officers, along with a very familiar looking man in green, they show up and they look at the guys in purple, and Green Arrow goes, go figure.
Go figure.
We don't need to examine their stingers.
Who are they?
Hive.
Hive?
What is Hive?
That it's a criminals organization. Yeah, they're up to. They are positively, absolutely up to no good. And obviously they got themselves hold of some things they probably shouldn't have, and they're probably the ones that are turning people into bugs.
Hmm.
Because doing acts of terrorism is technically up their ballpark. So our mad scientist probably is in league with Hive, which
Okay. So how do we find their base of operations?
well that's the trick. Not all none of these guys are gonna know where their base of operation is because it says these are these are the low rank members. You can tell because they're in the purple outfits. Uh, so questioning them isn't really gonna work because they're just more like show up at warehouse 5E at midnight to collect to get your gear, then go here and do that. So they're never actually taken to or told where the actual local base is. Uh, Even backtracking with their Hive comms. At this point, the Hive comms have been disconnected from their network because they're fond of that. Uh, so until they start deploying more important individuals, finding their Hive enclave isn't easy. But once you find it, uh, assaulting it's going to be hard. It's going to be a big team effort on your guys' part.
The Justice League will not be participating?
It depends on who we have available at that time to assist in assaulting the high facility. Uh, so if we can send people to do it or aid you, well, he'll know because at that time we'll be able to. Uh, but it means that we know who to start looking into, and hopefully I'll be able to give you guys some intel on possibly where to go and if anyone can actually help you or not. Because I don't know if you heard, but just like supervillains, superheroes are kind of dropping like flies. If you get the innuendo.
Yeah.
This is what happened last episode. You guys defeated a fly.
Yeah.
Uh, do uh watch out for yourselves because the hive, besides employing normal no normal random people like these guys, they do have some big heavy hitters. Uh, so just watch out. They may deploy a robot known as a queen bee, and if that shows up, my recommendation is good luck.
Aha. I think I came up with against that. I called it a Mack truck.
No, I saw the footage. That's not it.
Then
Queen
what
bee
was it?
looks like a big bee, but it's a
Ah,
robot. Uh,
I see.
So go figure.
What are the weaknesses of this queen bee?
uh, well, I mean the Team Titans usually deal with Hive. Uh, punching it really hard. There's no like, oh, this is definitely a big way how you defeat it. Uh,
If you break off the antenna, will it affect the queen bee like a
mm,
normal bee?
no, removing the antenna won't stop it, hinder it, drive it crazy, or anything like that. The
What about the stinger?
well, if you manage to remove its stinger, all you really do is stop it from being able to sting you.
Hmm.
They're
Well, that is always good.
That is a good thing.
Yes.
yeah, it is a good thing, and that's if you manage to remove its stinger. But it won't stop it from then being able to bite you. So if you're lucky,
Well,
you
remove
won't
the
have to fight
stinger,
a
then we
queen
can
bee.
worry about that.
Yeah, one step at a time. Um, all I can really say is do your best on doing some research, and good luck finding their hideout.
Thanks, I guess.
Yeah, well, they're usually isolated and well hidden, so it It's taken the Team Titans in the past some finagling and some convincing to join the good guys in order to have the location found out.
They had to be convinced to do the right thing.
Certain of the villains that they employ were able to be persuaded to aid the Team Titans, or the Team Titans getting captured and managing to get out due to the arrogance and poor planning of those who captured them.
Is there a way to that? Does Hive have a tell that we can that we would be able to see to figure out where to start looking for their
It all plan
Hive?
decides on who's running this particular enclave here in Gotham. They normally don't work in Gotham.
Yes, well, Batman would be down their throats normally.
Well, did normally, yeah, because they don't normally work well with a lot of the other villains and stuff. So they would be contending with not just Batman and those associated with Batman. They would be also having to do with Two Face and Penguin and occasional Poison Ivy showing up. It's like that and the Joker. So there's a menagerie of villains they don't work with and they don't get along with that would show up to interfere with what the Hive wants to do. So they normally just don't. Uh,
So then, if they have all these people to contend with, why is it that they would come to Gotham knowing this?
uh, well, I don't know if you noticed, but people with superpowers are losing superpowers, and people are being turned into giant bugs. So they could
I
they could
haven't
have
even
used
finished.
the confusion to uh, well, they're most likely the ones that started this, which means they are taking most likely the lackeys of these bad guys, one of these other groups, and turning them into bugs, while simultaneously removing powers from those that could potentially actually stop them. So there's a very good chance that they were not prep. These guys were sent to retrieve this, not prepped to deal with people with real powers, such as a gadgeteer, you, Mr. Mystical Swordman, and a person that's one hell of a shot. Because most of us heroes that don't aren't depowered are dealing with bugs and stuff. Which at this moment you notice he puts his hand on his ear and goes, "Speak of the devil. Let the cops take these guys downtown. Uh, I got to go fight. I mean, I got to go fight me a big, big, ugly bug. I'll see you
Do
guys
you need
later."
help?
It's like, I shouldn't
Guess
need
not.
help. Uh, you guys just try to do your best to see if you can, um, do an investigation to see where the hive stuff is. I'll deal with the bug, so you guys get the you guys get the fun job.
Okay.
Which job would be the fun job?
Uh, doing investigation checks into the identities of the people you guys have uh, defeated and set up to be taken away to jail. to help get any clues to possibly where the hive enclave is.
Um,
Because you have to remember, fighting isn't the 100% of what goes on here. Dun, dun, dun.
Calling Captain Sewer. Come in, Captain Sewer.
Why, hello. This is Captain of the
Apparently,
Sewers.
the. Yes, this is Dark Tide. Apparently, the mess that has been that Goth has befallen Gotham is the work of Hive.
Well, I'll start attempting to do some research on Hive. Dun dun dun.
And I convinced Lynx to grab one of their guns. Green Arrow called it a stinger. And I have one for you to tinker with.
Well, come back to base then.
Of course. Um, I am going back to base so I can give this stinger to Captain Sewer. I don't know what you two want to do.
Yes, head back to base.
Lynx? Lynx?
Yeah, I'll follow. I'll follow you.
Back to base.
You guys can all easily make it back to base. Dun dun dun. Uh, wow, my brain just turned off. You can easily find Captain Sewers, where he takes the stinger and he does go, and he goes, wow, this is pretty interesting. I'll put it in the area of things to look into. You guys can use my, the computer equipment to try to find any information you guys can.
Is there a workbench around here?
Let me double check what his facility has. Has communications, computer stuff. Unfortunately, his base does not have a work shop in it at the moment.
Hmm.
His response is,
Cause I.
as soon as I can, I plan on adding a like a lab and stuff.
Hmm. Cause I was thinking of trying to decrypt this thing myself.
Well, if you want to take it to your quarters and play with it by not shooting it, I don't have a firing range here. Uh,
Hmm.
but if you wish, you can go. Excuse me. they take it apart, put it back together, and stuff like that. Like that. I'm not going to stop you there. Uh, that way you can get an inkling of how that blaster works.
Yep.
Do you got other two want to use my computer equipment to investigate the individuals you guys captured?
Okay. I don't know if I will be much use in finding anything on the computer, but I will try.
Uh, Shuro,
Yes.
are you going to go to computer systems and do an investigation in the into the situation?
Yes.
Okay. Shuro, you have a +6 to investigation.
Okay.
In Dark Tide, you have a +1. Before rolling Dark Tide, you can either do your own check or you can attempt to aid him by doing a team check.
Yes, a team check sounds so much better.
Yeah, this is DC for that. It's a lot easier to beat.
You said +1?
Yes. Yay, you beat the DC. Just.
Oh,
Because you also got a net
uh-huh.
20 on your result, Shiro, your 26 becomes a 31. And because he beat the DC of a 10 for the team check, it becomes a 33. Uh, while you guys are doing that, links. If you want to investigate, well, not investigate, but if you want to examine the blaster, you have a +20 uh, to your technology check. So if you wish to,
Critical.
okay.
We are criticaling everything but combat.
Huh.
Well, I mean, technically, she got a 9 for a total of a 29.
Yeah.
Uh, but Shuro still got a. So after a couple hours of you guys doing your thing, when it comes to the individuals, um, that you managed to find information on, for the most part, they seem to be pretty ordinary people. Uh, the and because you got so high, the only common denominator you can find between any of them is two of them share a past work uh, location, which is the Statue of Justice. Other than
What
that,
is the Statue of Justice?
it's a big statue in Gotham Harbor. On my pictures, can I get a better spot on? Yeah. This map wants to be silly. Uh, it is Of course, this one's not going to give you the name of those piers right there. Does why would it? Sometimes I hate maps. You think they would be helpful.
They should be helpful.
Well, you're not. This is the best best map I got. Uh, the statue of Justice is in the bay. It's south of the of some of the port. Is that Arkham Asylum? Please tell me it's not Arkham Asylum. There's Arkham Island. Oh, it's not Arkham Asylum. And apparently, I did not get the proper picture. Just tell me what uh little islands are. But it's not too terribly too far from where you guys have been fighting majority of the bugs. Because the Von Grauwald Tower, you guys fought bugs there. The Cord Tower, you guys fought stuff there. And the bug, the giant horsefly, where you fought it, you defeated it uh, close to one of the train tracks that goes by the financial district. And through your investigations of that, you are pretty sure that the fly was flying in the general direction of the Statue of Justice.
I think the Statue of Justice has something to do with all the shenanigans.
And because of your investigation, getting so high, uh, you were to pinpoint that the other 8 people didn't work at the Statue of Justice, but in the past year, they've been to the Statue of Justice on multiple occasions because you need to take a ferry to get there. That it's uh, the being able to walk inside and stuff may be free, but taking the ferry to get there does cost money. So it's doing your investigation checks so that um, they have been there. Meanwhile, in Lynx's room, the as you got so high, you're able to identify several things with their blaster. One, it's a neat. It is somewhat effective blaster, because it does do damage rank 5, so it's decent. But there's another setting. Well, setting to it that has the ability to incapacitate people. The similar how you have your taser has a ability to blind people. Theirs has the ability to daze, then disable, and then incapacitate. So while yours makes people blind, theirs makes it easy to capture people.
I see.
So it's not terribly too different from yours, other than like yours causes blindness, theirs just knocks people out. Uh,
Kind of merge.
uh, so do you guys meet up and share your findings?
Yeah.
Yes.
We must go to the Statue of Justice
Oh, really? Why?
because everybody that was attacking us recently has been to the Statue of Justice multiple times.
Hmm.
And every incident of bugs that we have defeated has been in the vicinity of the Statue of Justice.
Yeah.
Huh. Well, this blaster is similar to mine, except it can incompa-
Incapacitate.
Incapacitate.
yes, that word. Um, it can incapacitate people instead of blind them.
Is this something that you are able to add to your gun?
I'm thinking about
Eventually.
it.
Would it be a difficult addition, or would you be able to do
Uh,
this quickly?
she has to dedicate some research time to it. But as long as she does that when we hit the maintenance episode, she'll be able to add that affliction to her blaster as an additional
Uh,
alternate effect.
I mean, I have to study it, but I should be able to in time.
That sounds most excellent. Shall we go check out the Statue of Justice?
Sure,
Yes.
why not? Why not?
Uh, well, at this
I
time,
will
I'm
grab
going
Shiro and
to somewhat point out that it may not feel super late, but we've reached the normal time at which we end the episode at
Yeah.
over an hour. Uh, so at this moment, before we go do a big fight, because it's not going
Mm-hmm.
to be a tiny fight, because the number of bad guys you're possibly, if you guys are right, the amount of bad guys you're possibly going to have to fight, and the fact that there's going to be slightly tougher enemies, uh, doing this will most likely take just for the combat probably another half hour to 45 minutes just for combat. So that being said, I would like to end the game session here on a positive note, and for the hopes that next episode we are able to get everyone, or at least have Shadow show up or around there. That and hey, look, someone just yawned.
Yeah, that was me.
Yeah. Uh, because it's getting around some old people's bedtimes.
Hmm.
So this is a good spot to end it for the night.
Yep.
Uh, so for those who watch this, thank you for joining us. Remember to like and subscribe, and thank you for watching. Remember to join us next week for more Nightmares of Future Past.